Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 11 of Hypovolemia, a Modpack by Caithleen. So, today, I'm not going to do what we talked about last episode because, well, let's make these empty sockets first. I've prepared everything here. I have my 96 weak blood shard, my 96 glass, my 24 diamonds, and 24 empty sockets. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this out of here and I'm going to put one socket here. The socket needs 30,000 LP to be able to fill up, okay? So I'm also going to come here and put these empty sockets like so, and maximum one at a time, to make sure that we only make them one at a time, save. And I'm going to remove the stone and put the rest of the empty socket here. So basically, I'm doing this one separately right now because I want it to go in the moment that there's 30,000. And once it's full, it's not gonna leave. It's gonna go in here because this does not recognize a filled socket yet. So this, the other time lapse was very long, and I was hoping that this would be very fast, but I went in my test world and I kind of tested one filling, and considering the speed of the LP in my altar, it's going to probably take the whole episode to make that. So we're not going to be able to make the bound armor right now. So I'm just going to go down here while we're waiting and come here and show you. When we're going to make our bound armor, we're going to be able to put a special sigil in every one of our armor piece. In my feet, I'm going to put, so the way it works, you put a weak blood shard to give you the ability to put an update in. So I'll put a weak blood shard and I'll put a sigil of haste. And if you put a master blood orb, the sigil of haste won't cost you any LP. Okay? Then in my pants, I want to put a different, and in my chest plate and in my helmet. We'll talk about that a bit later in today's episode. So for now, what I've decided to do instead, and if you look at this, going well with the blank slate production. So, oh, and it's finished already. It filled really fast. But now I'm going to set this to export right here. And, oh, I need to put it in here now. So the next one is going to go in, and once it's filled, it's just going to move right out. So we're going to be making all 24 of these during this episode. In the meantime, what I really want to do right now is complete a couple of MFR, sorry, Mine Factory Reloaded. I would like to complete Mine Factory completely, but it's not possible, and I'll show you why. Well, I'll show you during the crafting. So let's come out here and let's go down to MFR and let's continue. So first off, we'll make the fisher so that we can put it right there and get it started ASAP. Ooh, wait. I'm going to need these, and I'm going to need more iron and more gears. So let me grab a stack of iron that I'm going to throw right here. And while this is melting, I think this is liquid iron. Is this liquid iron? Does it stack? Yes, it stacks. Perfect. So I'm now emptying another tank, which is going to feel really good. And that's 8, and that's 9. Perfect. And let's go. So, if we come back here, first off, we're going to need to make some of these mine factory, machine factory block. So that's 3, because that's all of the gears that we have. And let's go and check right here, fisher. So for the fisher, let's just do the research for the fisher. So for the fisher, we're going to need some fishing rod. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough string, which is not a problem, because if we don't have enough string, as you know, we can craft the string using the leaf method. It's just a bit slow, so I would prefer not to have to do that. So 2, 3, oh wow, I had exactly the right number. And then the fisher, and I'm going to need some buckets. I know I have some buckets somewhere. I probably should craft more, but for now, let's just grab these 2 buckets, like so, and grab the fisher. We're also going to grab we have a chest, and we're going to grab the fishing rod that we already have, because the way this works, and I'm not sure that it needs a fishing rod, I just think that if it has a fishing rod, I think it works better. So you put it over a 5x5 of water, and then you put a chest on top, and then it's better if you put a fishing rod. Oh, look at the speed of the work, okay? And if I put the fishing rod, oh, it's about the same speed, so it's not better. But if we get a fishing rod with enchant or with any modification to it, it could be even better. So this is a very slow machine, and basically what it's going to do, it's going to slowly do the work, and then at the end of the one work, so there's nothing in the chest, at the end of the one work, it's going to do one fish. Well, not one fish, it's going to fish one time. And it fished one time. What did it get us this time? A fish. So this is going to get us all kind of crap, but at least now it's started, and we'll take a look at that a bit later. It's going to give us some of those plastic bags, and if you right click with those plastic bags, they usually have loot in them. Also, this plastic bag, if I come back here, downstairs, and I throw it in here, like so. Oh. Does it not? Oh, it doesn't work in an elite smelting. So we're going to have to accrue these, and once in a while we're going to throw them in a furnace like this. Now I'm going to waste a charcoal, but I don't care. And they're going to cook into 2 plastics. So not amazing, but not bad. Who doesn't like plastic? Before we go further, I'm just going to make more plastic because I have the strong feeling that we're going to be running out of plastic pretty soon. So do this, put this in here, and let's go downstairs and start that real plastic cooking, like so. And then we can continue. Perfect. Let me just check on my iron right here. 15 more gears. I don't think I'm going to have too many. So let's just continue. And while we're here, let's make a couple more of these. Perfect. 7 more. Let's look at the next quest. So, next quest. Gateway 2. Another rift. I have no idea where it leads, but it seems to be able to store things in it. Deep storage unit. That's one of the 2 quests we will not be able to do. And not anytime soon. If I press R on this, I need a factory machine block with storage upgrades. And neutronium ingot and neutronium block. Neutronium block are made out of 9 ingots, so we need 11 ingot. The ingots are made out of neutronium nuggets. And the neutronium nuggets are made out of piles of neutron. And how do you get neutron? You need this machine called a neutron something 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 from Avaritia neutron collector. And yeah, block of iron, block of quartz, block of redstone, and these crystal matrix ingot, which are super not easy. 2 nether star and diamond lattice. So yeah, not now, not soon. So deep storage unit, not gonna happen soon. So the next thing we can do, let's get rid of the side quest. Let's do the needle gun next. Needle gun, like so. So I need some magma cream. Ooh, I'm probably, yeah, I'm going to need some slime balls. Oh, I cooked all of my rubber essence. This is so annoying. Let me just empty this and bring it over here, because now my farm stopped. So in the time lapse, I'm going to have to improve these chests once again. And water. You know what? Let me grab most of this here and come back here and check what we have. So the water we can't do anything with. The creeper essence I'll grab. The chicken essence I'll grab. The cow essence I don't need. The coal I don't need. The pig essence I don't need. Throw the pig essence in there. Grab the obsidian. Grab the redstone. What else do I not need? Osmium I don't need. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly craft these into their components. Well, not their components, sorry, into their items that they can make. And this is going to give us some gunpowder. Chicken essence is going to give us some feather. Gas is going to give us some gas steers. Obsidian is going to give us some obsidian block. Skeleton essence is going to give us some skeleton ed, and the rest I'm going to get rid of. So nope, 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 nope. And I'm going to throw everything else in my ME system because they're all good resources that we might need. So let's come here and grab this and throw all of this in the ME system. So now we have ender pearls, feathers, redstone, like all of the good stuff. Okay, so if I come back here, do I have rubber in here? I don't know if I transformed all of it. Rubber. Wow, rubber. Oh, I still have some. Thank God I didn't transform all of it. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go like this, which is going to start producing some slimables, which I really need. And while we're here, let's just go take a second to look at this. How's this going? 6 of 24. Still 18 to be done, so we can continue with our MFR crafting. So that's 3 slime balls. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to make a couple more blaze powder, like so, and make 3 magma cream. That's probably 1 too many, but I'm good with it. So this, Sapphire Net Launcher, Spyglass, perfect, and Needle Gun, voila. That's another quest done. And the Needle Gun, it's kind of amazing, but we're not going to be using it, and I'm going to tell you why. So you charge it like this, you right click, and then you just shoot. So the reason we're not going to use it is that we need arrows to fill this and gunpowder, and by next episode, we're going to have a weapon that's way better than this. Next quest is Industrial Potion. There are so many ways to make potion that help me with my struggles. Here's a way to automate some of them. We need to make an auto brewer. So let's research auto brewer. Oh, it's with a dash, of course, auto brewer like this. So auto brewer, I'm going to need some redstone torch. I'm going to need some stick. And you know what? Tired of looking for stick all the time. Let's just make a bit more. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like so. I'm going to make the 2 redstone comparator. Then we're going to make the brewer. And then we're going to make these plastic pipes that I don't know what they're used for. I think it's for liquids, but I'm not sure. And an auto brewer. Voila. And it's going to give us some potion of night vision. So, the auto brewer, if I put it down here, I can put resource and nether wart. So you put a bottle right here, and then you put the resource for that brewing, and then you put a what's it called, a nether wart, and it's automatically going to brew it. And there's no recipe list though, so it's just a better brewing stand. But I don't need it for now. Maybe later in the playthrough we'll use it for something. I'm just not sure. Next quest I'm going to do is hot. I don't even know why I would want more of that hot stuff. The gods tricked me before. They want to see me burn. Lava Fabricator. So yeah, we're going to need more magma cream. So it's a good thing I made more of these. So let's come right here. I'm going to need to first do this. Blaze powder, slime balls, 2, put them in there, and then we're going to say Lava Fabricator. So Lava Fabricator is made with obsidian. Oh, we have everything. And voila. So Lava Fabricator, love it. Really love it. I should have done it sooner. Just with some RF, I can now take this fluid lava tank that I filled in the nether, put it on top, and you can see it already got an extra 20 millibucket of lava. So this is not super fast though, but it's going to be making lava. And it's going to be pushing it here 20 millibucket at a time. So it's not a bad thing to have. And we're going to need the magma anyway. Next quest, and that gives us an energy cube. Let's put that down right here for now. Grab this, and what I'm going to do is just to take the rest of the iron out. Can I take all of the iron out? Oh yes, completely. That's amazing. So now I'm going to start melting gold because I already know that I'm going to need gold for the other thing. Oh, nope, not you. Shit. Okay, good. Ooh. The Lava Fabricator is taking all of... Okay, so no. I'm going to have to take you out for a second. It's using all of my power. I'm going to have to put it somewhere else later because, yeah, it was taking all my juice, which means this wasn't melting stuff and I needed to melt stuff. So we'll put it down back later at another time. So next step is turning insane, a fountain. I wanted it to decorate my pond. Instead, it looks like I can feed the hot lava into it and it will place it in the world to burn me. This seems so useless, destructive. Maybe I should plant some flower at the pond. So it wants us to make a fountain and it's going to give us a thermal lily. So if you don't know what thermal lilies do, thermal lily produce mana by burning, what am I missing? They produce mana by burning, not by burning, by consuming lava. So technically, let's say that I go back here and I put this down in the ground and I pump lava into it, it's going to put a block of lava above. And now this quest gave me a thermal lily, like so, that I would put down right here. And this would consume the lava. Now, the thing is, okay, so just give me a second. Take this, and let's come here. The problem is that the thermal lily needs to be at the level of the lava. So let's say I put this here. I would need to break this right here, put the fountain right here, and let me go grab some red rock. Do I have, or stones or whatever? Do I have? Oh yeah, I have 5 right here. So I just want to show you how this works. Is like so. And now I can't put a lava bucket into it because the fountain doesn't have power right now. So I'm just putting it down to give you an example. Just going to make sure that this thermal lily is attached to this, and then we're going to go and grab a bucket of lava just to simulate what the fountain would do. I don't have any intention of using it anytime soon. Well, not until I have a good setup for the lava. So imagine that I'm pumping lava in here, and then I put the lava there, the fountain pushes it, and this thermal lily is going to, hello? Is it at the same level or is it one level below? Okay, so let me, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, great, let's close this off. So let's close this off. I'm going to try and put it one level below, right here. Will it consume it? No. Okay, so let's say that I'm like this, like this, like this, and oh, I need another one from here. So let's say that the fountain would be right here. Now I'm just derping around trying to figure out something that I haven't used in a long time. Oh, no, put it on top. Ah, voila. Okay, so it needs to be on the same level, but in a corner. So technically I could have a thermal lily here, a thermal lily here, one here, and one here. And this would be pumping lava. And this, look, it's producing a lot of mana. Oh, wow. Oh, this is full. What do I do? Okay, so let me check something quickly to resolve this. Mana distributor. Okay, I'm gonna need, do I have iron on me? Yes, I have iron, so I'm gonna go 1 and 2. Perfect. And I'm going to make another mana pool like so. And I'm going to put this mana pool right, oh, not there, sorry. I'm going to put this mana pool right here. And you know what? Since I'm here, I'm going to also make another mana pool. And then I'm going to make a mana distributor. This is something I've been wanting to make for a while now. So when you make a mana distributor, and you put it like so, do you see how it has hole on each side? So now, if I take this mana spreader and redirect it to the mana distributor, we're now filling 3 at the same time. We could fill a 4th one, but there's a bug. If you put a 4th one here, this needs to be 1 block higher so that it doesn't get blocked, because the mana will be blocked by the mana pool. But this is a way that you can accrue more mana, and I should have done that a while ago. I just never thought about it and then moved on to something else because I wasn't ready to play that far into Botania. I started Botania to start accruing mana, and that's how you finish accruing mana, so I should really have done that. But sometimes I drip a little bit and I move on too excited to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and the first thing I know, I haven't done half of the things I wanted to do. So that's another quest done. Now we're going to get into the harder stuff. Killing in the name of. They let me suffer. They take my blood. I will let those foul creatures here suffer and get their blood essence. It wants us to make 4 grinder. Why 4? No clue. 1 would be more than enough for me, but it wants 4, so we're going to have to make 4. So for the 4, we're going to need 4 golden sword, and that's why I started melting gold. So let me take some stick and come here. We're going to change to the sword cast, and we want to make 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And while we're waiting, might as well make some piston because I think we're running out of piston. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to need some books. So I'm going to need to go get some paper from here. So I'm going to need 4 books. So I'm going to need 3, 6, 9, 12 paper. So I'm going to need 12 sugarcane because it's a ratio of 1 to 1. Perfect. And now if I stop by here for the cow essence, which is why, so I hope that you now see why I've been concentrating on making all of the seeds to begin with. I knew that all of the things we needed to do would need a lot of resources, and that's the easy way to get your resources from these seeds. So let's make these 4 books. Throw them in here, and our sword, well, no. 1 sword is ready. 2 sword is ready. 3 sword is ready, and 4 sword is ready. So now we should be able to make these 4 grinders. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm going to need to make more factory block. Ooh, I'm out of plastic also. So boom, boom, do this, another stack and a half, and now I can make these last 2. Oh no, just 1. Ooh, this is going to be a problem, but a problem for later. So now we have our 4 grinders, which gives us some cables and pipes, whatever. Let's just throw that in here, and I don't need the grinders, so I'll put them in there for the time being. And then I can look at the next quest. So this now opens up creating nightmares myself. They have chased me, hit me. They have beaten me unconsciousness many times. Why would I even want more of them? Maybe my mind is playing trick of me. Ha ha ha. Auto spawner. So we want an auto spawner. So now I'm going to need some emeralds. 1, 2. Let's put that in here. And let's go back here. We're going to have to throw these in here. Perfect. And we're going to have to come back soon, but while we're waiting, I'm just going to see what else are we missing. So spawner, right here. We're missing the sugar and the nether wart. How do we get nether wart? With blaze rod. Perfect. So let's just get 2. Let's go back here, and we need the alchemical catalyst, so throw that in. 1 and 2. And move that. Perfect. Now we're going to just go check on the diamonds. Are they now emerald? Nope, 38%. So we can go back here and continue having fun. We're going to need some sugar. Just 1 sugar. So I'm going to grab this and go back. When you have the resources that you need, it makes all this crafting stuff so much easier. It's so worth it. So put this here, and now we're just waiting for the 2 emeralds. So let's go back here, and while we're waiting, we're going to look at the next quest. So by the way, this is going to give us a porta spawner and a fluid tank. So the porta spawner that it's going to give us, remember that blaze spawner I found in the nether? Well, I'm going to go grab it with the porta spawner, and I'm going to bring that in a room that I'm going to set up around the base here. And that room is those blades are going to get generated, pushed toward the grinder, and grinded. So the grinder has the advantage of when it kills a mob, it grabs the mob drop. So we'll be getting some blaze rod, although I don't really need them. What I'm really after is the mob essence. this is going to be free mob essence because the auto spawner requires mob essence to be able to grind mobs. So this we're going to use later. And what's in this tank? Brine. Ooh, we need that for mechanism. So that's going to be good. We're going to use that later when we get back into mechanism. Next quest, my own essence. With an empty bucket in my inventory and the syringe, I can draw from my own essence. Blood is not enough for the gods. So we need an XP extractor. So XP extractor, super simple to make, like so. And the way it works, well, let's claim the quest first, is right now I have 27 experience. You right click and you see the green on the syringe and it hurts you, and then it draws a bucket of blood like this, a bucket of essence. Is this empty? Yes, this is empty. So I'm going to put the essence in here. So it hurts you a little bit, but it extracts the level. So that's a way of getting mob essence if you don't have, let's say that you were using a spawner and you didn't have a mobs to kill with a grinder. Well, that's how you would get the whole shenanigans started. Let me come down here 1 second and put this down. This is going to produce essence for us, which is another way of getting free essence. So this is done, and now we need trapped. I'm trapped in this afterlife, but there are also traps inside this trap. I might use it on those foul creatures. So once you put the auto spawner down, you put something, so you trap a mob in one of these, what are they called? I'm derping on the name right now. Safari net. So you grab a mob, put it in there, and then you can say spawn exact copy, yes, which costs more essence and energy, or spawn exact copy, no. So if you make exact copies, so let's say I go to the nether and I grab a wither skeleton and I put it here and I say exact copy, yes, it's going to create nether wither skeleton that I can then kill to get their heads. That's how I'm going to get my wither skeleton heads, because for my seed I need 4 head, and I don't want to spend hours in the nether trying to get them. I want to get them passively by just killing mobs. So I'll have a grinder in the middle, and I'll have 2 mob spawning room, one where I'm going to put the blaze spawner that's going to generate mobs passively, get killed by the grinder, which is going to bring life essence into the auto spawner, and the auto spawner is going to create wither skeleton that's also going to get killed by the grinder, which is going to produce potentially mob drop and some essence, but it creates less essence than it costs to make a wither skeleton. So for sure, that's why we need the other spawner. That being said, in the book, I don't know where exactly, there are other spawners that we're going to get. So Safari net. So I'm going to make 2 Safari net. One for my wither skeleton, and the other one because this is going to give me a reward, and I want to show you how it works. Put an enderman, click and grab him. We now have an enderman in a Safari net. So this is how this works. I'm going to put the port, oh, and this, we can go right here in equipment, and we can put the green heart canister. And if you're looking at my life, I'm going to eat, I'm going to heal, and you see one of my heart? I have a full orange heart now. And these, by the way, if I press R, can be crafted. And yellow heart canister can also be crafted, but you need yellow heart. And red canister can also be crafted, and all of these gives you a heart, and I think you can stack up to 10. So you can have 10 heart, plus another 10 heart, plus another 10 heart. So basically you can get 40 heart of life. I'm hoping we're going to be able to do this, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Okay, so next step. Next step, we only have 1 quest line left. It feels so wrong. Meat, liquid meat, that's so wrong. And what's this? The second tank next to my slaughterhouse fills with pink slime? That's even more wrong. Wants us to make a slaughterhouse. So slaughterhouse, as you've seen, it's a bit complicated. 2 golden axe and 3 golden sword. So let's come back here and grab, we have the axe, so 2 axe and 3 golden swords. So 1 sword, 2 sword, 3 sword, 1 axe, 2 axe, put that back in there, and then we can come back here. So 3, I'm going to grab the 1 sword, 2 sword, and oh wow, I've made exactly the right number of machine block. Well, not the exact right number, but close enough. Do I have an empty tank somewhere? I'm going to craft a tank quickly. I'm going to need a tank because I'm going to want to empty the gold. Tank, like so. Yes, perfect. And I'm going to want to put iron back. And the reason I'm going to want to put iron back is that I'm going to want more gears. So 1, and that's going to be 2. And then we're going to grab the rest like this. Oh, right here. Put this here. And now we can start melting some iron. Oh, and take this and put the gear mold again. Perfect. And I'm going to add that tank to my collection of tank right here. Okay, so now we should be able to craft the slaughterhouse, like so. And voila. So that's another quest completed. Now, oh, that gave me some lore page. Oh, I didn't have my book on me. Where's my lore book? I'm just curious to see if the page got added anyway. Blood Network, Life and Flower, Orberry, Food, Ritual, Planting Seed, Blood Magic, MFR Mob Farm. Maybe that's the one? I don't know. Shit. Oh well, I'm not gonna have these page, I guess. Oh, I didn't click Claim Reward. So let's grab this. And now let's say Claim Reward.
You have a lot of power to spare.
Ore generation with MFR. And what's the other one that we got? Planting Seed, Blood Magic. I don't know, maybe Planting Seed. I don't know which other one we got. Let's put the book right back here. Okay, so now, the next and last quest is also another one we're not going to be able to do. We're going to start it though. The third rift. I dig down to the barrier that keeps me in this world. I can't pass it, but this machine seems to be able to open a rift through it. It pulls stuff from the other side. So basically, this is talking about the bedrock, and it's talking about the fact that if you use the drill, you can pull ores out of this world. So probably at some point, we're going to want to have that drill. So let's look at that laser drill. Laser drill. Right here. We're going to need 2 diamonds and 3 glowstone block. I'm going to need 1 more gear because let's go do the glowstone block, but I'm going to need it to be able to craft what we need to craft. Where's the glowstone? Right here. And yeah, I have 1072 glowstone because all of the, like in my time lapse, I grabbed all of the resources here to empty this as much as possible. And I crafted a crap ton of resource to put in my system. So if I come back here and I do this, I'm missing 1 gear, which is going to be here in 1 block of iron, in 1 iron melting. Come on. I really thought I had more than that prepared. So that's going to be, oh no, it's not 3, it's 4. We're playing the waiting game now. And by the way, all of my seeds, remember I had some old 111 seed here. I had some platinum, some nickel, and some coal that were not complete. All of them are completed. So the only things I need to 10, 10, 10 are these 3 food seed, but doesn't really matter for me right now. So let me just check if I finally have, yes, my 3rd iron gear that I'm going to put here, which is going to make this machine, which is going to let me make the laser drill like so. And then I'm going to show you. This opens up the next quest, which is laser drill pre-charger, and it's going to give you a pre-charger. If I look at pre-charger, I need a pink slime crystal, which is made by cooking a pink slime block, which is made with 9 pink slime. And how do you make pink slime? Well, the quest before told you. Meat, liquid meat. That's so wrong. And what's this? The second thing next to my slaughterhouse fills with pink slime. So you can use mob grinder and you can use slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse will not give you mob drop. It will give you liquid meat that you can eat. Yuck. And pink slime. And once you have a bucket of pink slime, you can put a bucket of pink slime into a hole and it's going to make a pink slime, like a bouncy little cute pink slime that you kill to get pink slime balls. And you need 9, so you need a lot of pink slime. So for sure, I'm going to need to do that at some point to complete the quest. But it brings us to MFR being 87% complete, and we can't do anything else in MFR until we unlock Avaritia or that we get the pink slime. So that's one quest that's done, and we can move on to another quest line or anything else that we want to do. If I come here, oh, look at this. Unbreaking 3, Auto Smelt 1, and a bow with power 4. Like, these are kind of nice, but I wanted a loot bag because I wanted to show you a loot bag. We got 24 raw fish, 3 puffer fish, and 11 salmon, and a, is this just water? Yeah, a water bottle. Okay, so that really doesn't matter. But that's what I wanted to do today. So, big deep dive into MFR. Now, if I come back up here, 23, oh, this is finish. Okay, so I still have time. I think I'm going to be able to make my bound armor. This is amazing. Okay, so like I said, if we come back here and we go to the bound armor, we're going to craft. I want to put some special effects in my armor. So we need to talk about sigils. So I'm going to search for sigil like this, and we're going to need a couple of things. First off, we're going to need some of these slates. Well, and grab this because it's finished. And you know what? Let's grab some stone. Oh, right here. Oh, no, not right here, right here. And let's restart the slates production. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so as I was saying, sigils. We're going to be creating a couple of sigils. So first off, let's start with them in order. A water sigil. So I'm going to need 7 buckets. How many buckets can I make with this? 4, so that's not enough. 5, I'm going to need 2 more buckets. 1 and 2, perfect, and throw this in here. So let's go grab some water back here. I've made a water tank just for such an occasion. And if I come back here and I click like this, it doesn't work. I was hoping I wouldn't have to move all of these buckets one by one. So this, 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 and this, and this, and oh, I don't have a tier 1 slate. That's probably why it didn't shift click in. So let me go grab some tier 1 slates. I have every other tier except tier 1. 64, 64, 63. We're so going to be ready for our bigger altars, for our other altars. So that's a water sigil. I want to show you immediately what it does. So for the cost of mana, when you right click, it produces water. Super kind of, well, maybe not super useful, but it's kind of useful. Lava sigil. Now this one is really more interesting. So we're going to need 6 lava bucket, a magma cream, and a lava crystal. And for a lava crystal, it's made like this. So first, let's grab 1, 2, 3 buckets from here. And then let's come here, and we're going to try in this machine. Oh, no, not this. We're going to try in this machine if we do this. Oh, so it shift right click. So I don't know if the shift right click didn't work because I was missing an ingredient, but this seems to work better. So now we have a lava crystal. And the next step is 6 lava buckets. So let's go back here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Come back here and we're going to make a lava sigil. And here's what it does. Makes lava. So now instead of using the Lava Fabricator, if I wanted to waste time, I could just go like this, and make lava like this. Not really something I want to do right now, but I'm going to create a second lava sigil. And it gave me back the lava crystal. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to make a second lava sigil. Because, oh, magma cream. Do I have what it takes to make another magma cream? Yes. Well, half of what I need. Like so. And then I come here and you know what? I'm going to make 2 more. Like so, and make the other. Okay, so the reason I made another one is I want to keep one, but I want to put this one, oh, not here. I want to put this one, oh, not here, in my pants, because that's going to give me fire and lava protection, which is amazing. Then, what's the next sigil? The next sigil, void sigil, I don't really, it's to make things disappear. I don't feel the need for it. We're not going to make this one. Air sigil, this one I really want. So we're going to need to make 2 of them. I'm going to need 12 feather, 2 gas tier. Oh, I think I have everything I need. So this is going to be 1 and 2. And the reason I'm making 2 is, again, I want to keep 1 because look at this. Are you ready? Isn't this amazing? Yeah, we can now go super mobile, super fast where we want, and we can fly over water. And just be careful because you can take fall damage. So if I do this and I go like this. Ow! Oh my god, I almost killed myself. That was so dumb. I didn't know it would go that high. So you have to be careful with it, but it is amazing. Next sigil. Sigil of the fast miner. We're not doing mining in this playthrough, so it doesn't really matter. Don't want it. Sigil of elemental affinity. It's really good, but I'm not going to make it for now because basically it gives you fire protection, fall damage protection, and water sigil, but you can't put it in a bound armor, and you need to keep it active, and it costs LP, so maybe I'll make it later, but I don't really care. Sigil of Ace, if you remember, I already made. That's going to go in my boot. That's going to give me step assist, speed boost, and jump boost forever with no cost associated. Then we're going to go, we have this one, we have this one, Sigil of the Whirlwind. So that's the one I want to make. Okay, so that's why I needed a second air sigil, because the Sigil of the Whirlwind is... Okay, so air sigil, this here, I need some more gas seed. Do I have any gas essence? Yes, right here. Is this enough? Yes, it's enough. Perfect. So now I can come here, put this, and the sigil of the Whirlwind. The reason the sigil is amazing, I'm going to put this one in my chest plate, and what it does is that it redirects projectiles. So these pesky skeletons that were shooting at me, no more. This is going to be put in my armor, and it's just going to bounce right off of me. Next sigil. Sigil of the Phantom Bridge creates a bridge under my feet. Don't see the need for that right now. Sigil of Magnificence. So this one, I'm going to make, I'm not going to put in my armor, but I'm going to make it so that whenever I break a lot of stuff, or when I go in the nether and I'm breaking netherrack or stuff like that, so I can use it to attract things in my inventory. So the way it works is throw buckets on the ground, turn it on, and voila, it attracts everything. So when I'm also going to be breaking things from my altar and I don't want them to fall in the water, it's a very useful sigil. The next is Sigil of the Bloodline. Now this one I really want, but I didn't test it and I'm not sure it's going to work. This sigil, what it's supposed to do is, well, it has 2 functions. It's supposed to, if I use it and I right click, so if I come back here and I right click, it throws these little fireballs, and now it lights this place. I think it's forever. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but what I'm hoping is that if I put it in my helmet, it's going to give me night vision. And you know what? I'm going to grab all of these and we can craft the armor right now. So let's come right here and let's look at the quest. Soulbinder. I realize I'm dead and trapped in some sort of afterlife, though I cannot die again. Every time I wake up again, I feel my soul drained, as if a small part of me would get lost every time. I should try to counter this. So this gave me 4 more. And now the next step is Socket of Blood. I will shield myself with blood. I need much blood as every time. Soul Armor Forge, which is crafted with 4 stone and a Master Blood Orb. So let's come back here. So a Master Blood Orb, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 stones that I have in here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and voila. So now we have a Soul Armor Forge. We're going to go back here and we're going to put it down. So the way it works, you put this down, And I'm going to make my helmet first. So a helmet is made like this in Minecraft. Then I want to put, the way it works is you need to put one shard. That's going to give you one input. Then I'm going to put the sigil of the blood lamp. And it did go in, perfect. And then I'm going to put a master blood orb. Just making sure, and then you click, and you have a helmet with, oh, I'm going to put it on, helmet with night vision. Night vision forever, so no more darkness. So when I come down here, I don't need to bring anything with me. I can just see everywhere. Like this, for someone making YouTube video, is super amazing. Okay, second thing, we're going to make a chest plate. And chest plate is made like this, weak blood shard. Then we're going, in the chest plate, we're going to put the whirlwind right here, sigil of the whirlwind, like so. And a master blood orb, like so. And have this. And now if I look at this, sigil of the whirlwind, I can no longer be shot with arrows. Next one is the pants. So the pants are made like this. And like this. I'm going to put a weak blood shard, a master orb, and the last thing is going to be my lava sigil. Oh, that's my second one, okay. And boom! And if I grab these pants and put them on, I now have fire resistance. The particle effects are a bit annoying, so I'm probably going to take these off when I'm not using them. But whenever we go mob hunting or we go in the nether, I'm going to have them on. Finally, the boots. Like this and like this. I'm going to put this. I'm going to put the haste. Where's... Oh, right here. Sigil of haste. And another master blood orb. And voila. And once I put these on, woohoo! No LP cost, always on, and step assists. So yeah. The problem is if I remove these two, no more particles. No more particles. So I'm probably not going to wear the whole armor all the time because the particles are annoying. And yeah, the night vision gives particle, I think. Oh, I still have night vision for 14 seconds. So it's going to last a little bit. And you know what? One last thing. These sigils, what else is there? Sigils of suppression. So that's to stop mobs from Enderman from teleporting. Don't care. Sigil of Ender Severance. Same thing, I think. Well, I don't know what is what. Unnamed. Don't know what this is. Can't even craft it. Sigil of Sight. We already have it. Harvest of the Goddess. So this is a better Sigil of the Green Grove, but I don't know how much better, and I can't make it yet because I need an ethereal slate. Sigil of Compression, I tried it in my test world and it didn't work. I thought it would compress the essence, but it's not doing anything, or I'm using it wrong. Sigil of the SSN is to be stealthy, don't need that. Teleposition Sigil and Sigil of Transposition is to teleport. Might look into that later, don't really care for now. So now we have all the sigil that we want. But if you look at this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sigil, taking 7 space. Well, let's make a sigil of holding. So if I come here and I go sigil of holding like this, it makes a sigil of holding. Now, the way it works is you shift right click, then you can put the sigil in that. I'm going to put the divination sigil. I'm going to put the water, the lava, the air, and the magnetism. I'm not going to put the sigil of the Green Grove, nor am I going to put the sigil of sight. And let me show you why. Okay, so I'm going to put the sigil of sight in it. So now my sigil of sight is in, but do you see? I'm not seeing my altar content anymore. Oh, did I put the wrong one? Wait. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. So if I go on my Sigil of Sight, so you hold shift and you mouse scroll wheel, I still don't see. Look, it's telling me if I right click, but it's not giving me the percentage. Whereas if I take it out and keep it in my inventory, I always see the percentage. So you don't want it in there. Now you could say, and by the way, when I need to check my essence, my current essence, I need to click it on the ground so this one can stay there. And if I go to the water, when I want to use it, I can just switch to it. Same thing for lava. And for the air, which is what I'm always going to stay on probably mostly, is this, and it can be used well. So the last spot, I could also put the Sigil of the Green Growth, but I don't like it, and I'm going to show you why. If I come here and I grab these, I want to grow it. How do you grow it? Well, how do you grow it? By shift right clicking. If I shift right click, it grows and grows. But let's say that I shift right click again, now it opens. So if you're going like this, that's not what I want to do. So if you're going like this, grow, 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 give, grow, 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 give, grow, grow, give. It's really annoying. So I prefer getting my Sigil of the Green Growth out like this, so I can go and just shift and right click as much as I want to do like this. So that's kind of why I don't like using it like this. So instead, one thing that I rarely use is my Sigil of Magnetism. And when I need it, I'll just turn it on. When I don't need it, and I can switch to whatever else I want. So now we have 5 Sigil in one, which means that we now only carry 3, which is what we were carrying in the beginning. If you remember, we were carrying the Sigil of Sight, the Sigil of Divination, and the Sigil of Green Growth. So now we're still carrying 3, but 5 in the same one. That to me is the perfect package. So that was a lot of work. Oh, and by the way, we can claim this and claim this. We'll create an armor around me to protect me from the outside and inside. To make the armor, I need to draw a pattern of the armor in the world with socket, put a soul forge adjacent, and activate the forge. And it gave me a bound pickaxe. So the bound pickaxe is basically same thing as a pickaxe. Right click, turn it on, then you can come here and you can mine and you can turn it off. It just doesn't have any durability. I love my atomic disassembler so much that I'm just going to throw this in here and kind of forget about it. I don't think I have any intention of using it for now. So that's it for this episode. Now I'm going to go in my time lapse, and in my time lapse I'm going to prepare for my level 5 altar. I'm going to use these. Why is it not? Oh, it reset. Okay, so now for whatever reason, when you leave the game, if you're leaving the game at a really bad moment, it can have a bad tick and this will stop, and then you just need to restart it. But now it should be good. When it reached 10,000, it should reset and work. Oh, 33 already. This is amazing. I love this automated slate production. This is just great. Anyway, sorry. So let's just check, make sure that it's going to work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare for my tier, in my time lapse, I'm going to make another tier 4 altar. Well, it depends on how many runes I have. If I have enough rune, I'm going to first prepare my tier 5. By that, I mean I'm going to put blocks all around and finish the pattern with these at each corner. Because next episode, we're going to complete this part of the quest line. We're going to get increase the pain. We're going to make the arcane pedestal. We're going to make the arcane plinth. We're going to make some aether. So by the way, I'm going to prepare the material for the aether. I'm going to need a couple of feathers, gas tiers. I'm going to need a couple of simple catalysts. I'm not going to make the simple catalyst. I'm just going to prepare all of that material. I'm going to prepare 16 gunpowder, 32 redstone, 16 sugar, 16 glowstone. And then the next one is going to be 32 feathers, another 16 glowstone, and another 16 gas tier. And the reason for that is we're going to want to kill a demon, an elemental, to get a demon shard. We only need one. The moment we need one, we get one, we're going to be able to duplicate it using slates. Okay? So we're going to get, in the next episode, we're going to make the plinth, we're going to make the ether, we're going to make a blaster, we're going to get our demon shard, we're going to make a tier 5 altar, and we're going to make our tier 5 blood orb. So I'm going to go in my time lapse, prepare all of this. Why are you not? Oh, yeah, I clicked it by mistake. That's the problem. Like, see, oh, clicked it by mistake again. So you have to be careful of that. Anyway, so depending on how much I have in here, I'm going to finalize the 5th level for this, and I'm going to start working in another tier 4 or 5 altar, because I'm going to want, like I said, I would like 1 altar at all times just charging my blood orb, and 1 to craft whatever I want. And now that I have this nice exit, I can make better altars that I just going to extract whatever resource I want. So this is something that I really have to work on. I've been delinquent, and now I don't really have any seeds to improve other than those, and I don't really care about these all that much. Oh, yeah, no, talk about it in another episode. There are other seeds I want to make, but we need the tier 5 altar to unlock the diamond seeds and the emerald seeds, which are going to be super important because they're going to be a resource that we need a lot of. So I'm going to work on my altars. I'm going to prepare for the tier 5 altar. I'm going to make another altar next to it. I'm going to work a little bit on these seeds, although not that much. And I'm going to improve my power bank right here. I want to make this power bank longer, and I want to replace these cable with better cable so that all my power goes through this battery right here, the ultimate energy cube. And I want to be able, like, what I want to do is that when I'm using these machines, I want to use these machines at 100% full bore, like just max speed. I want to put max speed upgrade, max energy upgrade, and just make sure that they work like crazy. I also need to fix this. If I have time, I'm going to make upgrades for this, but that's going to be the last thing I work on. It's not going to be like my main priority. What I'm probably going to do is just empty this once in a while, because I want to continue getting resources, and maybe these resources I need to put in their own drawers. Like, there's a couple of things I need to do, just not sure what I'm going to prioritize. Really, my altars first is the first priority. Then the second priority is preparing all the materials for the summoning of the next episode, and then probably this, and then power. Whew, that's a lot of work. So let's put all of the armor back in. Oh, let's put all of the armor back in. Let's come right here. Oh, and press F5. And yes, that's me in full armor. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.